Yo, so every single day I wake up at 5 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. I get my habits done. I do my push-ups. I make my bed first. I do my push-ups. I drink some water, hydrate myself. I write. I take a cold shower. I do everything I gotta do. I read the Bible. I get myself in a frequency, right? In the beginning of the day, I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day because I'm a coach, right? So I need to be in the frequency to do the best, most providing work that I can every single day for my people, for my content pushing out to y'all. And I need to just be able to be in that frequency. And so that's what starts the momentum every day. That's how I get going. That's how I attack every single day. Waking up at 5 a.m., destroying my tasks, and just getting everything done. That just kickstarts, right? And, I've been doing this for a while. Never missed it, not once. But something happened a few days ago. A couple days ago, I missed the 5 a.m. wake up. I had woken up. I woke up 3 times in the middle of the night, and my energy was completely drained. Right? I slept at 12. And so waking up 3 times from 12 to 5, bro, that's zero sleep you're getting. You're basically getting no sleep at all. Right? You can't even get into the deep state of sleep that actually gives you, progression with your healing. You can't even get into that deep sleep at all. And that's what actually counts, and that's what actually matters. And so I had basically no sleep. And, I got back in bed for the third time after, using the bathroom, like doing whatever I had to do. I got back in bed and went to sleep. And then I wake up and I look, and when I wake up, I'm not hearing my alarm. I don't hear it at all. And I already know something's wrong, because why is my alarm not waking me up like it does every single day? And so I look at the window, and it's not pitch black like it usually is. It's blue. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, damn it, bro. I missed the wake up. That was the only thing pushing me on in building the foundation for my days every single day. I was so inconsistent before my 5 a.m. wake up. And that almost destroyed me. That almost destroyed the entire day. I just sat there pondering for like 10 minutes. It was like 6:50 when I woke up. And I sat there just looking for from maybe 6:50 to 6:55 to like 7. Just like, damn, how am I going to do this? My body just wanted to get back in bed. Everything in me just wanted to get back in bed and just go to sleep. Everything in me didn't want to do the morning process. I didn't want to do that discomfort of doing push-ups right out of the bed after sleeping in, and I didn't even feel good. I didn't even feel well rested. I feel better when I wake up at 5. Like more energized when I wake up at 5, which is wild. I get more sleep, or I guess I got less sleep because, I was constantly waking up in the middle of the night. So I got really no deep sleep. But I just felt like trash. I wanted to sleep again. I wanted to be inconsistent. I didn't want to do anything in my process. Every single morning I post my morning push-ups at 5 a.m. This time I didn't post it. So everybody's thinking I'm lazy. But regardless, all those thoughts that were flowing in my brain, none of them dictated my actions. Regardless, I said, know what? What would me in the future want me to do now? And so he would tell me, just do that morning process anyway, bro. Get it done. And so that's exactly what I did. I got up. I made the bed. I hydrated. I did the push-ups. I did the cold shower. I did everything I had to do. Then I got straight into business work. Got straight into building what I had to build for the day. I work on content in the morning, so I was writing scripts, I believe. Maybe writing scripts or editing videos, something like that. And then, after that, 9:30 hit. I hit the gym. I didn't let that stop my progression at all. I made some Instagram stories letting my audience know that I failed them, that I missed the wake up, that I wasn't being consistent that day. And, let them know. And I told them exactly what happened, like I'm telling y'all right now. And the reason I'm telling y'all all of this is because even though my foundation was destroyed, my foundation was completely broken for the day. That was like a few days ago, maybe three days ago. You know, after that, I obviously hit my 5 a.m. wake ups every single time after that. But my foundation was destroyed, and yet I still kept going. That didn't affect anything else. Besides the 2 hours that I lost in the morning, I just stayed up a little bit extra and just got the work done. You know what I'm saying? A little bit later than when I would have, and got the work done. And it didn't have much effect, right? But you guys let it destroy you. You know, not all of y'all, but you'll have a breakdown in the beginning, and you'll let that affect the entire process. Why? Why? That's exactly when it's time to push through and grow. You know what I'm saying? And when you have those breakdowns in the beginning, that's not what's going to stop you. That's not what's going to keep you from making your progress. That's not what's going to keep you from growing. What puts you in that downward spiral is when you say, damn, I messed up. It's over. Like, I might as well get back in bed. You get demotivated and you get back in bed. Like I didn't. Like I struggled and I said no. And you know, me 6 months ago would have most certainly got back in that bed too. I'm telling you that for certain, I would have gone back in that bed without a doubt. But I destroyed that mindset. I killed that. And you need to focus on just listening to the direction that you're trying to go. Listening to what's right. Not listening to your daily emotions and your desires and your feelings, because your feelings are the enemy. They don't actually tell you, they don't actually guide you to where you should be going. Your feelings are just temporary emotions. And when I got up, I completely understood that. You know, it took me like 10 minutes of pondering. But I was like, bro, you know damn well if you get back in that bed, all the goals that you're trying to achieve, everything that you're trying to become, the man that you want to be, if you get back into that bed, you're giving it all up. You're literally killing it all. Because I can tell you right now, bro, I want to achieve a lot of things. I want to achieve greatness. I want to build my community 1,000 times what it is now. You know, 10,000 times what it is now. And I have a lot of, you know, that's a lot. Because I already have a foundation. But if you want to actually reach things like that, if you actually want to go towards your goals, you need to kill that person that goes towards his emotions and his feelings. And I'm sorry to tell you, bro, but your feelings don't always guide you in the right direction. And you sit there and you think that they do. But you listen to your feelings all the time, and when do they actually bring you forward in life? When has listening to your feelings and just giving in to the laziness that you felt like doing, when has that actually brought you somewhere good? But you know, when you think back to all the times that you grew the most, when you think back to the best creations you made, it's probably when you stayed up a little later than you were planning to, right? You know, when you push yourself just a little bit over the edge, because that's when you make the greatest progress. And yo, I used to struggle with this so much, and I still do. Sometimes, you know, I just don't feel like doing the best of my ability. You know, I feel like giving in. But sometimes it just takes me 5 minutes of just really pondering and thinking about it and saying like, damn, I got to get in this cold shower. I got to do these push-ups. I got to progress myself. I got to push my brain past this mental limit, because that's what's actually going to bring me progress in the long run. And the more you push past your mental limit, the easier it gets for you. And the more progress you just exponentially make. And so many of y'all tell me you want to reach goals. So many of y'all tell me you want to build the physique. You know, you want to improve yourself. You want to build discipline as a man. You want to grow mentally and physically. And you just want to, You hate your situation. You want to break out of that as bad as you can, or as bad as possible. You just want to break out of your situation, and then you'll act like you'll act like you're trying. You say like, I tried this, but it was too hard. But bro, that's the exact point. That's why not everybody has achieved all their goals, right? That's why your goals are special to you, because it's difficult. That's why they're important in the first place, because they're hard to get. And so you really need to think about if you actually want it or not. Do you actually want the goal? Or do you just say you want it? Would you just like to have it? Would that just be a nice thing to add on to your life? Because if you actually want it, then you'd be willing to do anything to grab it. You'd be willing to give up anything to grab that goal. You'd be willing to sacrifice any type of little comfort that isn't important, any type of momentary bullshit comfort. You'd be willing to sacrifice that for the long-term goal. You know, you'd be willing to sacrifice things that didn't matter for your goal. But the thing is, so many people like to say they want things. They like to act like they want things. They like to sit there and desire things. Like, it would be nice for you to have it. But you don't actually want that shit to where you feel like you're suffering without it. Like you feel like you're bleeding to death without it. Because if you did, you'd be doing anything to get that goal and get out of your situation. So you don't really want it, bro. You don't want it if you're not sacrificing for it. If you're not killing off bad habits for it. If you're not waking up in the morning and having a shit day and still deciding to continue with everything in you. If you're not having a terrible process, not a terrible process, but you're not having a terrible start, a terrible beginning, and you still decide, know what? Like, I'm going to keep going. That's the person who really wants it, bro. And you need to really think about what this will do for your life if you achieve that goal. And if that's actually something that you're willing to give up everything for. Like, I want you to think right now about everything you're willing to give up for it. Think about all the things you're not willing to give up for it. And then take those lists and really think about it. Think, in this journey, am I going to run into this roadblock? And if I'm not willing to give that up, then I shouldn't be on this journey. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but I don't want people wasting their life potential and wasting their time. And if you're actually willing to give up the comfort and the things that you so desperately attach to, then prove it, bro. Actually give those things up. Do it. Cut all the things that are between you and your goals, cut them now. And just walk that road. Just walk that journey just straight to your goals in the path that you want to be on. Just walk it, bro.